Imagine you're talking to a gorgeous woman, and suddenly she does one little thing, one tiny move that flips the entire vibe and screams she wants way more than just conversation. In this video, we're exposing the subtle signals a woman throws when raw physical desire for you is boiling right under the surface. These cues fly under most guys' radar, but once you lock them in, you can turn any normal chat into pure tension and open doors you didn't even know were there. Straight-up human behavior signs that she's deep down attracted and ready for you to make it real. But hold on, because what's coming next will blow your mind. We're not just hitting the early signs. The second one is an unexpected touch that makes her heart race. And the final one is the secret gesture that flat-out confirms she's ready to take it to the bedroom. A cheat code that can completely change how you read her intentions forever. Blink, and you might miss the exact moment to pull the trigger. If these secrets are already hitting home, smash that like button for more like this and subscribe so you never miss the drops that level up your game. 1. The soul-piercing stare. The dead giveaway her desire is catching fire. Picture mid-conversation her eyes suddenly lock onto yours and stay there way longer than normal, devouring you. No blinking, no looking away. That's no accident. It's her testing the connection and daring you to dive deeper. Return fire. Hold it strong a few extra beats and watch the air between you start buzzing. Human behavior science says prolonged eye contact triggers primal attraction instincts and dumps hormones that crank natural chemistry into overdrive. Sharp guys use this to turn casual talk into unspoken promises. Level up. If she tilts her head while staring, baring her neck just a little, that's ancient vulnerability and subtle submission. Lean in slightly, show you're locked on, and she'll open wider. Attraction psychology proves an exposed neck signals availability and lights up your protective, hungry instincts. Most dudes miss it, but reading and reacting shoots the vibe straight to intimate territory. Next layer. When her eyes start roaming your lips, shoulders, chest, her brain is already undressing possibilities. Keep open posture. Flash a half smirk. Invite her to keep scanning without pressure. Visual body scans are non-verbal "I want you" billboards. Guys who own this make attraction feel thick enough to touch, no words needed. Final combo. If the moment's right, add a light arm touch while the stare is locked. Visual plus tactile. Silent sexual symphony. Most men freeze in fear. The ones who move with calm confidence watch the whole interaction explode. That's just the opener. What's next is even hotter, a touch that can make her pulse hammer out of control. Don't move. 2. The casual touch that's secretly screaming for closeness. Think about that moment she accidentally brushes your arm or straightens your collar with soft fingers. Innocent on the surface but electric underneath. That's no slip-up. It's a test of your reaction and her way of saying break the touch barrier. Answer with a smooth, brief counter-touch on her shoulder. Leave her wanting more. Attraction psychology P101. Skin-on-skin floods oxytocin, the bonding hormone, and builds the exact intimacy she's craving. This is the forbidden move that separates average guys from seduction artists. If the touch lingers a second longer, like her hand staying on yours after a laugh, fingers half entwined, hold it, watch her reaction, maybe drop a playful line that makes her grin wider. Prolonged contact hits deep emotional triggers. It screams safety plus desire. Very few spot it, but the ones who do create irresistible pull. Playful version. She gives you a little push on the chest during a joke, invading your space like it's nothing. Push back light, touch her arm, keep it fun but loaded. Playful contact drops defenses fast and paves the road to real physical heat. Experienced guys turn these moments into a slow dance of escalating touches. When it gets repetitive, fixing her hair and accidentally brushing you over and over, desire is climbing hard. Lean in, maybe whisper near her ear, crank the tension. Repetitive touch builds unconscious craving patterns. The top 1% who read this watch doors fly open to deep intimacy. Hold your breath because the final reveal is the most powerful, the gesture that silently screams she's ready for the next level. 3. The closeness that melts every barrier. Undeniable desire begging to be acted on picture casual chat, and suddenly she's way inside your personal space, shrinking the gap until the air crackles. That's no mistake. It's deliberate attraction strong enough to ignore social distance rules, testing if you'll meet her halfway. Smart move, lean in just a bit, stay relaxed. Invite her even closer without forcing it. Behavioral psychology says close proximity fires the sympathetic nervous system, adrenaline spikes, and turns regular talk into raw, visceral heat. Body language pros use this to separate real interest from polite flirting. Variations. She plants herself right beside you in a group, body fully turned your way, ignoring everyone else, or leans in to whisper something unnecessary, letting her breath graze your ear. Mirror with low voice and steady eyes, create a private bubble in the crowd. Studies show direct body orientation screams priority and ownership, triggering ancient mating instincts. Most guys call it coincidence. The sharp ones steer straight into personal topics and watch chemistry stack like wildfire. When she keeps adjusting to stay close every time you shift, that persistence is unconscious hunger for fusion. Let the space shrink naturally, maybe light knee or arm touch if the vibe allows, testing boundaries without crossing. Repetitive closing signals, endorphin-fueled emotional and physical bonding. Veterans turn these moments into vulnerability-sharing gold. Peak boldness. She actually leans or presses against you in a quiet moment. Prolonged body contact. That's desire at max, ready to be triggered. Suggest an environment switch. Let's find somewhere quieter to keep this going. Confident and intriguing tone. Extreme proximity is the hormonal launchpad for explicit moves. Guys who master this leave lukewarm interactions in the dust. With these three signals, the soul-piercing stare, the loaded casual touch, and the barrier-melting closeness, you now hold the keys to decoding female attraction, tools that can revolutionize every interaction and take you way past ordinary. Diving into these three subtle signs, the stare that pierces, the touch that invites, the closeness that dissolves walls, it's clear real seduction isn't loud tricks or big declarations. It's reading and answering the quiet whispers of body and mind. These cues, backed by solid psychology and behavior science, show how female desire often hides in plain sight, inviting only the sharpest eyes to join the dance. Mastering them isn't just pickup skill. It's the foundation for authentic connections built on mutual respect and intuitive understanding that level up every part of life. In a world where texts and screens blur the details, bringing back body language awareness reminds us how deep real human interaction goes, pushing us toward more empathetic, strategic moves. Applied with care, these insights turn random moments into real stories of attraction, proving true power lives in patient observation and calibrated action, dodging misreads and creating genuine sync. Makes you wonder, how many chances have we missed by not paying attention? Now I want to hear from you. Which sign hit you hardest? Ever caught one in the wild? Or got something from your own experience to add? Drop it raw in the comments, stories, thoughts, anything. Your take might spark the next guy. If this gave you value, smash that like to keep the algorithm pushing it and subscribe with the bell so the next deep dive on attraction, relationships, and personal growth lands straight in your feed. Let's keep building together.